here's a picture. So we did edit some photos. I told you could do animals, peoples, or flowers, stuff like that. You have to rub oil pastel all over on the back side of it. You do have to put it down kind of thick. So I technically don't have to put oil pastel over the whole thing. So here's my trick. I know I'm upside down. There we go. I hold it up to the sky, not to the sky, like this, and I can look through just to the light. And I'm just tracing along on the back where I see the little fella. I don't have to put oil pastel over the whole thing because otherwise that would suck. So I can see that I'm just doing inside the line. So Caleb, I'm doing yours for you. We are going to rub all this oil pastel on the back side. I'm using my oil pastel on the side, so take off the paper that's there. Try to fill in all that static area. It doesn't have to be too thick, but if it's too thin, or if you use pink or a yellow. I also wasn't looking at my paper, so I just ripped it. It's fine. You cannot use a light color because it will not have enough contrast, like the lime green that's in here, the pink and the yellow and the peach. Definitely the white will not show up. So do not use that. Oh my gosh. Here, walking off with my passes, you really are turning into me.
Basically.
Okay, also I found some googly eyes that we can put on some of those boys that have lost their eyes.
Yeah.
Alright, so I gave you a little tiny canvas. We are going to take a piece of tape. And we are going to put our picture on. Now your picture might be a little bit bigger than the paper. So I'm going to center it. I'm going to bring this gecko boy. I'm going to bring his arms down to the bottom. I'm moving him over just a little bit so he's slightly centered. I don't need his whole body on there. I don't need to have all of his arms. So then I'm going to put tape down. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take an H pencil or 2B pencil, but she has to be sharp. So sharp. Okay. Then I'm going to start tracing over everything, except for I probably don't want to trace over all those lines. That will look really stupid. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm tracing the outside transition colors. Like this is a light green, right? And there, a medium green. And then I can see that this section is a darker green. So right now I'm blocking out the color sections so that after I draw on it, everywhere that I touch, there's my boy's eyes. Look at that. Magic trick. It's just art and science. And so you're going to do that to everything along on the inside, even as many details as you can. However, like I said, like with these scales, if I did all those details, it would look really confusing and you would probably get lost. So after you put the oil pastels on your project, do not throw this paper away. You're going to save this paper for your reference image. This is all you should be doing this next class, is like getting this, tracing it. You could start painting next class if you want to start color mixing, but I wanted to show you some tricks. So you're just going to work on outlining things and making it as clean and crisp as possible before you are ready to paint. I put tape on here so it wouldn't slide around. I didn't put tape all the way around because I like to check to make sure that it went through. I don't want it. You keep it in your drawer, take a picture and post it online. So right now I'm just tracing all those different color sections. So I can see that this nose has a different color type of green in it in a couple of different parts. So I'm drawing the shape that the color makes. I can see that it looks a little bit different colors in each area. Even though I ripped this, I can still see where his eye is at. So now my lizard boy is starting to turn out pretty good. And you can see where it is leaving marks. So if you do not finish this by next class, you want to leave that tape on there so that it doesn't slide around. I'm even going to secure another piece of tape. There are oil pastels on the supply table by my desk. Please put the family back together. Don't break up the family. Try to put your greens and blues and all these colors back together where they belong. And then put the sleeve on them. That's all. Have a good day. I'll miss you.
Saying hi to Kenny.
I'm saying hi to future you. So hi, future Sophie. And hi, Kenny, of course.